9mm shell casings were different than the 9mm shell cartridges found in that magazine. You've seen that picture a hundred times. Completely different brands. The ones in the Welly said he found were Federal cartridge. Lululemon's cartridges were made by Sig Sauer. Completely different. Again, on that point, you heard the magazine was never used, was fully loaded, meaning 2 cartridges were not missing from it, but they were different bullets anyway, so it doesn't matter. Less than any question that that Glock magazine in Rocky's house was not the magazine seen in the video on November 6, 2021. All you have to do is look with your own eyes. All you have to do is look with your own eyes. So after this part, I think we can stop it, but let me just go through this last thing. The Glock magazine, seen in the video, is different. The Glock magazine recovered, which we just showed you actually, is a Glock 43 and it's black. Black, that's the magazine. The magazine that you're going to see in Rocky's prop gun on November 6th was not black. It was extended, as Lululemon told you, to look more intimidating, because it was a little thin Glock. And if you look at it, you're going to see what it was. But don't forget, 12 and Lou both said, and the prosecution sort of mocked this somehow in their summation, they said, oh, conveniently they both identified the belt and the extended magazine, so they both could identify, you know, the thing. They conveniently came up with these 2 different things to be able to say it was the same prop gun. Not conveniently. Look at the picture. That's what it was. Lou put it together and 12. That's the magazine. And okay, I know we're doing it now. Okay. That's the use that pointer again, right? That's 2 on the screen.
Lewin's gonna say this is a scratch. Lewin's gonna get on rebuttal and say this is a scratch.
They want to see here. No, okay. Anyway, that's the magazine recovered. Here's the prop gun. I'm going to try and do this where. How about now? We good? All right. That little thing at the end is the belt clip. That's a clip. And that's what Lululemon described. Here's what you see. This thing, this clear, silvery looking thing, is the extended magazine that Lululemon described, that 12B described. It's part of this Glock prop gun, and it's an extended magazine. So it makes this thing look bigger, and they both described it as clear. This is the first time, because if you play this...
All right, I'm going to pause it. So this is a frame from that garage video lined up with the mag that the state is trying to draw the connection to, right? The state's case really hinges on, you know, the jury thinking they proved beyond a reasonable doubt that Rocky had a semi-automatic firearm that night because they found this Glock 43 magazine that had 9mm rounds in it. Can you guys make out what they're showing in this frame? I'm not gonna lie, I can't. I'm assuming this is the back of the gun and this is the handle because it looks like Rocky's hand is here. But if you showed me this frame without Tacopina giving me the context here, and this is why attorneys have to make the argument, I wouldn't think anything of this brighter colored thing. I would think it was a glare or a reflection. But now that he's drawing attention to it, does it move? Does it impact you? Do you see what he's putting down here? If this magazine does not match this magazine, that's a big problem for the state. And now that I'm looking at it, it looks like this could be not that. And I really do think Lewin's going to get up on on rebuttal and say this is a scratch. This mark is a scratch. Yeah, Danny's like, I can't tell, but also I can't say it. Good Vibes is saying he's milking it. Nicola's saying it's 2 different colors. And there's this firearms instructor on the jury, especially if she says she can see it, or if someone else on the jury owns firearms, and they say, yeah, that's a big deal to me. I see the difference. I think that's a big point to sway people. So.
in real time, you'll never see that thing. We stopped it. And so here is the magazine, the extended magazine, to make this thing look bigger, and it's clear. It's not that. It's clear. Okay.
Oh, we're breaking.
Yeah,
All right, folks.
all right.
Oh, they're breaking
We'll
here.
resume at 9 tomorrow.
Cool.
Please don't discuss the case amongst yourselves or anybody else. We'll see you tomorrow, 9 a.m.